Every word I say is what I mean. Every word I say is what I mean. Everything I gave is what I need. Virgin eyes and dirty looks on what I have and why I took. Counting all the hands I shook. Now I know why you've been shaking. Now I know why you've been shaking. So bleed your heart out. There's no more rights for free, yeah. Bleed your heart out. I said, well, what's in it for me? Yeah, what's in it for me? Everything I held is what I've freed. Everything I held is what I've freed. And everything I've shown is what I feel. Buying lies and stealing jokes on laughing every time I choke. Biting all the time you took. Now I know why you've been taken. Now I know why you've been taken. So bleed your heart out. There's no more rights for free, yeah. Bleed your heart out. I said, what's in it for me? Yeah, what's in it for me? Every word I said is what I mean. Everything I gave is what I need. Well, everything I've held is what I've freed. And everything I've shown is what I feel. Virgin eyes and dirty looks on what I have and why I took. Counting all the hands I shook. Now I know why you've been shaking. Buying lies and stealing jokes and laughing every time I choke. Biting all the time you took. Now I know why you've been taken. Now I know why you've been taken. Hi, my name's Gravity Groove. Welcome to Not Safe for Work Magic. That was a little bit of Slaves and Bulldozers by Soundgarden, and one of the last songs, if not the last song, he performed. Really, really great song. If you've never heard like the studio cut of it, you should. It's incredibly difficult singing lines and really sort of intricate, like 3-4 times in weird polyrhythms. It's really good. You should check it out. So we are continuing to bash our head into a brick wall because that's kind of what we do on this show. I leave it to other channels to be ruthlessly positive and to tell you to smash that like button. Here, as the autistic adult that I am, I tend to have the same problem that a lot of Spectrum folks have, is we get a narrow focus. And Magic has been my narrow focus for quite a while. So even when I'm not enjoying it, I'm still playing it. Because, again, it's sort of out of my control. My brain has warped me into engaging with things that I may despise because of their familiarity. Maybe that's more relatable than I think. But I tend to adapt quickly and find a way to get at least some sort of energy from the innervation of the process, even though it is kind of like sand in a wound. I can draw some sort of power from it, if that makes any sense. I have not liked the format at all. I have tried 4 quick drafts and gone 4-3, 1-3, 1-3, 2-3. The series of bad games, I lost to Crackle with Power twice. I lost to Dramatic Finale 3 times. And God, what was the other rare I got punked with? I beat Kasmina. What other rare got me? I'm trying to think. Oh, fuck. The one where you switch your graveyard in your hand. Harness Infinity? Harness something? Harness Affinity? But, yeah. So I had all these games where I was just getting absolutely blown out by rares and mythic rares. And lost several games to when I was playing Boros, drawing 6 out of 7 possible mountains in my 40-card deck. And a lot of things I couldn't cast as a result of drawing 6 or 7 mountains, like all the mountains, because luck. So I have not been having fun. I also really am not enjoying the process of drafting, which is problematic, right? Like normally I can enjoy the process, but because the difficulty of this draft is so high because of trying to find an open lane and deciding if you want to try to splash in a third color, if you want to try to engage with that overlap, or how many lessons you have to how many learn cards. It becomes so hard to actually evaluate all your possible lines. It just becomes insanely difficult to make any of those evaluations in any way, shape, or form. And I find that kind of frustrating. Like when it's that difficult to make calls, it's just kind of like I don't know. It's like a choice anxiety. You know, have you ever gone into a place and not know what you want, and you sit there for 20 minutes, and then you find yourself just angry or irrationally angry? I feel like that's how this draft makes me feel. Conspiracy Theorist. Whenever this attacks, you may pay 1 and rummage. Whenever you discard 1 or more non-land cards, you may exile 1 from your graveyard. If you do, you may cast it. I mean, is this good? It's a bear, so it's just always going to eat shit and die. Like, I'm never going to get any value out of it. If I do, it's great. And red's powerful in general. I think we have to take that. That seems really good too. Let's take the Theorist. Hey! What's this do? Whenever Venerable Warslinger deals combat damage to a player, you may return a target creature card with mana value X from the graveyard to the field. Okay. Huh. Well, we can take this rare for Flamethrower Sonata, Or we could take Pigment Storm. I guess Flamethrower Sonata would be fine, and it would be another rare. Pigment Storm is kind of great, and for some reason this card comes around a lot. The strength of these does make me want to definitively beat in Boros if I can. Spirit Summoning would be a nice thing to come back around. This would also be nice. We'll take the Pigment Storm. Removal has proven to be so important in this format. Interesting. I assume it's Dust Speaker here. I've never played Dust Speaker, but it sounds good. It's awfully expensive for what we want to be doing in this format, but what else would we really be taking here? Blood Age General or Historian? Another rare. Okay. Whenever a Freet Flame Painter deals combat damage, you may cast target instant or sorcery without paying its mana cost. Okay. That seems awful. Like, that's the worst Magecraft yet, right? Lord Hold. That seems really, really lousy. Yeah, that's a D. Okay. I've been told all the apprentices were good, but clearly we found the exception, because that's bad. Those are not good. I guess Stonebound Mentor is fine. We are pretty committed to red, that's for damn sure. That's comically bad. Tomb Shudder seems fine. We do need to start getting some instants and whatnot. We also need some 1 and 2 drops. We're pretty low on 1 and 2 drops. Elemental Summoning, pretty great. Academic Dispute is a learned card. Currently, we don't really have anything to profit from this most of the time, right? Is this Elemental Summoning or Dispute? Probably Summoning. Nothing for us here. Blue could theoretically be a splash color. So could black. I don't think we'd run any of these cards even if we did get them. We'll just take the uncommon for the vault. Ageless Guardian's very playable. It's a huge blocking butt. Pretty irritating to get through this. And something you generally don't want to spend removal on. So none of the stuff we wanted from this pack came back. We got Claim the Firstborn, which isn't really playable in this format. Sudden Breakthrough is playable. So is Thrill. Is it Breakthrough or Thrill? I don't think it's first day of class. Sure. Okay, so we have a couple lessons. If we can find a couple learn cards, that'll be nice. Crux of Fate. Destroy all dragon creatures destroy all non-dragon creatures. But it's in black, so we won't be able to cast it. Baleful Mastery is great, but again, something we can't cast. Quintorius, Field Historian. Whenever one or more cards leave your graveyard, create a spirit token. If this does that, this potentially does that, this potentially does that. Wow, okay, well we have a decent synergy there. As much as I want one of these to continue to rare draft, I am getting tired of getting absolutely stomped flat. So we'll take the field guy here. Hey, cool. I'm probably taking that. I misread this originally as destroy artifact, creature, or planeswalker, and yeah, that sucks a lot. Mage Hunter, Onslaught, great. Mage Duel, great. We haven't seen any removal, have we? We could be in big trouble. We haven't seen a single piece of removal in any way, shape, or form in our colors. I don't know what that deck plays out like, but it's probably not a winning deck. Yuck. We are strongly Boros. We really can't take anything else, even though these are all very good. I'm just going to cut this for the rare. Get some guaranteed value out of this thing, even if I faceplant. Okay. We're going to take the Mythic too. Thankfully, this is not timed. I'll use the restroom. I will be back momentarily. I'll just not make you wait. Okay, where were we? Right. Got to take the Mythic here. There's just too much value in a Mythic to pass it up. That's pretty interesting. We're not in these colors, but we got to take it. If we were not taking it, again, what we're doing here is we're value drafting, so for the most part you do not want to do as I do. If we were not taking this, we would most certainly be taking this, because we have no removal right now, and as we are showing a relatively low power of creatures, we're going to need ways to get big boys out of the way. Really hoping we start to see some enthusiastic studies pretty soon. It's normally a card I see a lot of in these drafts, and we haven't seen any. We also already have a couple lessons, but we found no learn cards. I'm not finding a lot of 2-drops either. Somewhat concerning. These are all pretty bad. All pretty bad for us. It's like the second pack seems to be kind of taking us for a ride. This is not really good for an aggressive card. I think I'm just going to take this as a lesson. Hope we get some learn cards. Study Break is fine. We'll take Study Break. It's not the one we want, but we'll take it. It's got to be Eager First Year or Pilgrim, right? I've not played either of these cards yet. There's another Study Break. Now this is not the primary learn card we want, but it may facilitate us winning occasionally. We also still have no removal spells, and very few spells in general. which is not going to do well considering a lot of our dudes want spells to recast. We just don't really have a lot of them. Ageless Guardian would only be our second actual 2-drop creature, so I think I'm going to take it. I think I have to take Sudden Breakthrough here. So we need some tricks. Is Stonerise Spirit playable? We're just taking a Fuming Effigy here. Relic Sloth does not seem good. Although maybe better than Fuming Effigy. Yeah, we'll take it. I don't know if we're running it. Running up with a really high curve for a Boros deck. Hey, Defend the Campus came back around. We'll play that. We now have one removal spell. That's right, one. One in total. Pretty scared about that, not gonna lie. Like, only one removal spell is... boy. Okay. Well, we can take the Snarl, which would just be good rare value. We can take Returned Past Caller. Got 6 mana. Turn target spirit, instant, or sorcery from the graveyard to your hand. What other spirits do we have? Venerable, Pilgrim, Ageless. We probably just have to take Pigment Storm, right? Wow, there's so much good in this pack, actually. Combat Professor's pretty great. Dueling Coach seems good. Pigment Storm we know is good. Return Past Caller. And an on-color land. Fuck. I'm gonna do some quick comparisons here. Combat Professor is said to be a B-. Returned Past Caller, also said to be a B-. I'm assuming Pigment Storm is going to be a B. Pigment C-. And Dueling Coach C. So the wisdom of the crowd says it is Combat Professor or Returned Past Caller. Still leaves us with a kind of low amount of removal for my taste. But I can see is how this is pretty good and giving us a lot of value by just sitting out there. Return Past Caller or Combat Professor. I guess this could get back a Pigment Storm or Defend the Campus, so it's kind of both. They keep telling me this is a big spell format, right? Yeah, okay. Hopefully these Ageless Guardians will keep us alive until we can get to these sort of endgamey bombs we're developing. Another Return Past Caller. I think that's too many. We still haven't seen a single enthusiastic study or heated debate or igneous. Like, we've been playing this game for, I think this is the 5th draft I've done, and I haven't seen a single heated debate. I haven't seen a fucking igneous. I haven't seen one. Like, do they not exist? Dueling Coach. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature. Put a 1/1 counter on a creature you control with a 1/1 counter. Well, that's kind of worse than I thought. Defiant Strike, Sudden Breakthrough. Defiant Strike, Sudden Breakthrough, or another return Past Caller. What's our curve look like? One, two. Sure. Draconic Intervention. Deals X damage to each non-dragon creature, where X is the exiled card's mana value. Draconic Intervention. Grape Shot. Stonebound Mentor, Twin Scroll Shaman, Draconic Intervention. These all kind of suck, huh? We haven't seen a single study. That's a common. Like, it's the common we need the most because it gives us Trample and Learn. We've got 3 lessons, I think. Elemental, Inkling Summoning, and Scratch. We've got 2 Learn cards. I'd rather not play if I could get Studies, but... yeah, Enthusiastic Studies. Fuck! This is not a pick problem. This is a what the fuck is up with these packs problem. Here's one. Yeah, I think it's the best thing in this pack for us. A couple more low-cost creatures would be ideal, but we're just not being offered them. Whole lot of nothing here. No 2-drops, no 3-drops. We might play Star Pupil. Nothing but expensive shit for us, huh? I would like a couple more creatures, but I don't think we're going to get them. I don't think we want to play anything here. I don't think we're playing anything here. Well, Defend the Campus is playable, but again, not what we're looking for. Turn a creature card, about 3 or less from graveyard to hand. Don't have a lot of good hits for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We could just take another Defend the Campus and have a decent amount of stall for the early game and then a good amount of Crush the Giant Fractal tokens for the late game. And we've got a couple return pass callers to sort of fly over and outvalue our opponents. So we're trying to drag out the game. More than anything, we're hoping to drag out the game. not get enough creatures for my liking. I wanted one or two more, but we just kept getting offered these clunky piles of shit here. Man, I don't know what to make of this pile. This is interesting. Rather not play that. Draconic Intervention. Is this good? This is probably good, right? It's not a one-sided board wipe. And it does have a kind of condition. With 3 sudden breakthroughs and enthusiastic study, 1 Twin Scroll Shaman wouldn't be too ridiculous, but I don't know that we want to run all of those. Let's cut a breakthrough out. Having study, and how many? What do we have for lessons? 2 or 3? Inkling, start from scratch, elemental summoning. So I would like to keep 3 learned cards in here if possible, but these study breaks really do feel kind of weak. But again, we are trying to stall, and they do that fairly well. I acknowledge they can do that very well. Pilgrim of the Ages can ramp us a little bit. Yeah. 13 creatures. 3, 4, 5-ish pieces of removal. Alright, let's give it a shot.
Take your marks. Set.
Oh, I didn't even check the land count. Let's check the land count. Didn't get a single Scryland either. Boo. Yeah, seems okay. And we ended up getting 1 mythic and passed several rares. 1 mythic, 1 rare, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5? Cool. So value either way. Just with the mythic and the rare, we've got we paid for our entry. So that's cool. Playing a very weird Boros game when we're just trying to drag the game out. We have Draconic Intervention in hand, but this requires fuel in the graveyard to be effective. I think we have to throw this away or we run the risk of just dying too early. Basically the same hand, just with 1 less card. It's not very good. Nope. Gosh. Well, we mulliganed correctly, and we drew the exact same bad curve. So... yeah, I guess we're using a study break here. The fog. So I guess we just have to hit this. This also sets us up for Draconic Intervention now. Kind of hoping he would play something else that would be killed by this. Not that. So we could play Intervention here, and then he'd have to sacrifice this. Or we hit Defense and take another 5, but deny him the card. I think that's probably fine. Gives us a chance to potentially get more value. Mythic Elder Dragon. You remember what I was saying earlier when I was saying all my losses have come to mythics and rares and stuff? Well, you're looking at why I think this format is a complete bust. We're going to have to recast our Defend the Campus, and now it's not going to matter. These games are just so miserable. That's all that does? Yeah. Yep. Just cementing my feelings on the format being not worthwhile as a whole. All my losses come to stuff like that. Just mythics and rares, complete blowouts that you can't really do anything about. Our opponent always has it, and we never do. I really don't enjoy Prince formats. I really like grindy formats where small decisions and trades matter a whole lot. But there, nothing we did the entire game mattered. It would also be nice if we could get a single hand that we can keep. That would be very cool. Be really cool to keep 7 once. Before we go 0-3. Once again, if the games are going to be this stupid, this coin flip based, this luck influenced, then I would rather the drafting be a lot easier and streamlined and lower to the ground. I'm going to put a lot of thought and care into my decisions of how I design my deck, and then I'm going to lose to just crazy bullshit over and over again without any interaction. I'd just rather not. Yep. Losing to rares again, folks. Losing to rares again. Glad we put time and effort into this. Glad we tried to build a deck to not be able to play at all. So glad we did that. Uh-huh. We lose because our opponent had a rare on turn 2. Huh. Yep. Yep. He's got 4 free power out of his rare, and now a flyer. Mm-hmm. Can't win. Cannot win. Sure. Draconic Intervention off the top. Okay. At least now I can defend the campus. Tempo, losing in value, losing in all metrics. Really needed another land, huh? We're just going to do Ageless and Study Break now, right? So we can swing here, and he has to block it, because if he doesn't, I get to cast Defend the Campus. Way you're losing a creature. Okay. Sure. So now we, I guess, Study Break for free? Study Break gets us an Inkling. I don't want to cast either of these. It says submit 0, but I can't submit 0. Decline. It's crazy. Each hit actually casts a spell. It's nuts. Wow. Okay. That was by far not the outcome I expected. I didn't have fun doing it, but it was nice that we came back. I just feel like the rares and the mythics in this set are too impactful. At least in the core set, when you're dealing with shit like Doom or like Baneslayer Angel, there was like Doomblade and stuff, you know, and like M10. When you've got like crazily powerful things in the limited environment that can come out that quickly and swing the game that much, or just absolutely win the game by themselves without a lot of counterplay or interaction. I'm just not having fun with it. And we continue to not be able to keep 7. Like, what the fuck? This is best of 1. So technically, this is the best of 2 hands that it shuffled for me. So it'll be 3 times in a row we have not been able to keep 7 cards. I get that I'm unlucky, but man, I wish I could be someone else. I guess Study Break isn't very useful this early. So I could discard Tomb Shredder and then cast it. Well, no, because I don't have 4 mana, but if I had 4 mana. Or you could just discard land. You have like an Eliminate or a Lash of Malice. Probably just going to dump a land. Well, now we do want one of our learn cards. We can get our artifact removal. Draconic Intervention. Sure. I guess we're not discarding this turn. Draconic Intervention looking pretty poor here. Probably just eating Breakthrough, huh? All right. So he's going to equip and then fly over and hit us. Pigment Storm would be pretty great here. So would Study Break. Enthusiastic Study would be good too. Uh-oh, he's got red mana. Could be getting heated debated. Really? Nothing. Fuck! You really needed a goddamn spell. So... if we Draconic Intervention, it's 2 for 2. We're just trading our Tomb Shredder and our Draconic Intervention for their board. That doesn't seem very good. Our Flame Painter doesn't have good attacks now. Fucking goddamn it. Beaming Defiance. Yep. Gonna see if we can get a few more creatures than just this. At the very least, I'd like to get the Inkling too. Gained all of his HP back. Oh wow, that's a blowout for us. If this goes off and he has no reaction, he is pretty effed. He's gonna move the Poet's Quill. Please don't move the Poet's Quill. Can now attack and then cast the Scratch. so wow, this thing is messed up. Okay. What do we got? Yep. It's intervention time, folks. Deal X damage each non-dragon creature where X is the exile card's mana value. Yep. Well, remember the thing I was talking about where this is a rare-driven format? We just won 2 games with what? What cards, ladies and gentlemen? What cards? What cards are rares? That's right. Those of you that are not asleep out there in whatever place, time zone, or parallel dimension that you exist in, just rares, folks. Just rares. All right, Henry. Even though this is a dumpster fire of a format, we're going to try to play it and try not to go insane as long as we can, because standard also sucks. Because Sultai Ultimatum is obnoxious. Hey look, it's our 4th hand that we can't keep. I mean, I guess technically we could keep this. We have Ageless Guardian. We have 9 mountains in our deck. We have some pretty powerful cards if we do draw the land out we need. 9 mountains. 9 mountains. It's like a 29% chance each turn to draw. Sure. Study Breaking by some time and an Inkling as well. Wow. Well, good Lord. Well, our opponent's draw is disgusting and ours is awful. We did try to keep what seemed like a fairly reasonable hand. We're still at 32% to draw mountains. Yeah. That's going to be flying soon. Hey, we got a mountain. Okay, so one more mountain gives us the potential board wipe if we can get some spells in the bin. Venerable doesn't do a heck of a lot on this board, but it's something. Are we just... I think we're just waiting for this. Cast Conspiracy Theorist and Spring Break. If we can get to Intervention, that'll probably win it for us. Okay. Still pretty behind on tempo here. Gosh, we're still just missing land over and over again, huh? That honor troll is going to get big. What the fuck? We're at a 53% to draw land here, folks. 4 land out of 14 cards. Really getting hosed. Yes. Big ol' honor guard. Big ol' spirit colony. Nice combo. Fuck my life. I guess at least this puts a 4 in the bin. This is not a particularly judicious use of this card. Do we want to play this, or are we just playing for Draconic now? I feel like we're just playing for Draconic now. Poopy. Well, hope our next card's a mountain. We are very much just playing for Draconic now. Thank you. If he has a counterspell, of course, we're very boned. There's nothing we want to discard here. I think this is where we use it. Huh? I'd rather he use the removal on this, so I'm putting this out here as potentially bait. I doubt he uses it, but he may. Bury one of these boyos in books. That's annoying. Got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If we take study break here, we get to attack for 4, which doesn't feel that impactful. Yeah, we just take study. Brutal. Brutal. Main deck Tangle Trap. Main deck Tangle Trap for best of 1. Gonna keep whittling us down. I guess we can grab our inkling if we want. Tomb Shredder, huh? Discarded that? Oh no, he killed the, yeah. Killed the thing. Exiled the thing. Okay. We're gonna eat study. God damn, this guy has fucking value forever. Stop drawing cards! Stop! Quit it! You must stop! Oh, fuck! Stop fucking drawing cards, Jesus Christ! Okay, well, if we attack with Fuming Effigy, he can block with a 2/2 and a 1/1, giving us a good study, so he'd have to block with more. Tomb Shredder's not a good attack anymore. This is fine. Getting our Past Caller to get a Past Caller would be kind of hilarious. I don't know why he's not attacking with his flyer. He should be picking us down here. Okay, so now we need one of our defend campuses. We have one more. Damn it. We can essentially cast this over and over again. It's kind of hilarious. Cool. Yes, please, draw more cards. Draw more cards, that would be great. Yeah, we're just going to end up losing to the flyer. Why would you do that? It doesn't have trample. It doesn't matter. I guess it gives a vigilance for that turn. Need something to kill that fucking flyer. I mean, I guess I could just cast Enthusiastic for the Inkling. I'm gonna wait one more turn. Gonna wait one more turn. Uh-huh. If you have a way to give it trample, you got me. Unblockable creature is definitely a problem. That does nothing for us. Okay. Is that the third time he's cast Burying Books on me? Okay. Dude has just had the perfect answer for every single thing we've done. It has been pretty brutal. How much do we have? 12. So 9. Tap the biggest things. Seriously, the dude just has like the perfect everything every turn. It's pretty nutty. Okay, so we got effigy. Oh, he's just got lethal on us now. Yep. We needed to draw our power 4 card, and we just never did. 2 in the deck. I think we had 11 cards left. Just did not get there. Him having the cards to tempo us out the way he did with Mage Duel at the very end. And the Vortex Runner. Just never drew removal. Killed our Inkling blocker too. God, the dude just had everything he needed. This is what happens when you don't open any red removal at all. Not even a shock. You get run over. Get run over. Well, we got the Flame Painter with nothing to get back. Opponent is hunting for special men. Throwing a little bit too much down here. What the fuck? Okay. Okay. Opponent has all their cards, all their colors. Damn it. Fantastic. Didn't see a single one of those either, and that's a common. Yeah, we just got a bad deck. We're just unlucky. There's nothing you can do about that. Didn't see a single Ignis, a single Heated Debate, a single Expel. No Reduced to Memory. Fantastic. I should have done that first. Generally not winning games where you're drawing 8 land and no payoffs. Gosh, we're unable to get 3 wins in this format. Unable to get 3 wins. We're still in gold. God forbid what diamond or mythic would be like. Pretty good. Yep. That's about what we'd expect. Currently on a 4-turn clock. Hey look, it's a mythic to end the game. This is not going to go how he thinks it's going to go, but, you know. Probably dead anyway. Pigment Storm or a learn card that would get us the Inkling are the ideal hits here. Everything else is death. Yep. Defend the campus is death. 2 wins again, folks. What can I say? This is a bad format. Too often decided by rares. As you saw, the only 2 games we won were decided entirely by our Afridi and our Draconic Intervention. The rest of the games we lost were largely decided by either Extreme Mana Screw or our opponent having the rares, with the exception of the one pretty good back and forth game we just played that kind of went long. Although that guy just, God, he had everything. His deck was just a lot better than ours. If you're not a die-hard draft player, I would save your money. This format's not fun. It's not worth playing. It's not worth investing too much of your time into. Buy the singles you need. Open packs. Hopefully you bought the bundles that were cheaper, or just whatever you need to do to get the few Strixhaven cards you think you need to brew. But this is not a set that's worth pursuing. My name is Gravity Groove. This has been Not Safe for Work Magic. If you've enjoyed watching us play a bad format that sucks and is bad, then consider liking and subscribing. And I mean, it's fun to watch someone have a mental breakdown, right? Thanks so much for hanging out. I know there's a lot of cool stuff out there, and I appreciate that you spent a little of your precious time here with me. Maybe we'll see you again sometime. Boom. Later.